Good morning. I'm the Reverend Dr. Scott Jones, Senior Minister of the First Central Congregational United Church of Christ in Omaha, Nebraska. This coming Sunday is Reign of Christ Sunday, and we will complete our 7-week series on the papal encyclical Praise Be, our series entitled Sound the Alarm, as we have looked at some of the major issues facing our world: climate change, inequality, exploitation, etc., and what Christian theology and spirituality has to say about that. This final week is focused on the message of renewal and the conversion and repentance required for all of us if humanity is to be saved. From the opening of the 6th and final chapter of the encyclical, we read from Pope Francis, "Many things have to change course, but it is we human beings above all who need to change. We lack an awareness of our common origin, of our mutual belonging, and of a future shared by everyone. A great cultural, spiritual, and educational challenge stands before us, and it will demand that we set out on the long path of renewal." I have coupled with that passage from the prophet Micah. "In the days to come, the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established as the highest of the mountains, and shall be raised up above the hills. People shall stream to it, and many nations shall come and say, 'Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways, and that we may walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth instruction, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem,'" and the verses that follow from that. "This week I have been disgusted and ashamed at the people who claim to follow Christ, who have expressed xenophobia and Islamophobia, and a lack of hospitality and mercy to those who are suffering at the hands of ISIS and the terrorists in the Middle East. The moral corruption of those politicians who pander to the basest fearful instincts is a sign of the depravity of the human condition and confirms the message of the prophets and the message of the Pope. And therefore, this Sunday, the final Sunday of the church year, we must stand boldly as followers of Christ, as common humans, believers in the good and the right, and demand a renewal that accepts and welcomes and loves all of creation and all of our human brothers and sisters. Share your own thoughts and ideas. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.